That cartoon style makes me think of Franklin from Charlie Brown. What's up everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're an indie artist looking for an album review and some promo, you can hit up Luke at redmattersite.com. And what I have for you boys and girls today is an indie review for Drive-Thru's mixtape, Stories from the Drive-Thru. Now Drive-Thru was an artist from out of Howard County, Maryland, so to find out more about him and to check out his music and links, just take a look at the info box that's underneath this video. Now one of the main things I found that stuck out about Drive-Thru is that he has the fundamentals down pat. He has a pretty good voice for rap, and I think his flow and his delivery style are on point. On the song Quick Fix, he spits some braggy bars about eating whack MCs and how he'll hit your girl first like Ray J, and the song Self-Portrait has this nice sample-based piano production and a feature from MC95. These were two of my favorite tracks on here, and I liked Self-Portrait a lot because Drive-Thru goes into some detail about his family and also about how he had to be there for his mother when she was battling cancer. He actually had the second verse on that one. MC95, like I said, was featured with the first verse, and them together made for one of the best moments on this whole tape. Now Run It is another standout track because the production here samples one of Mayor Hawthorne's old songs, and then on Some MD Niggas, he jumps on the beat from Dr. Dre's track, Some LA Niggas, and he spits that he's still waiting for Wayne to come out with another Carter album. But other than that, one of the main issues with this mixtape is the production is really poor quality in a lot of spots. The intro track, Drive-Thru, has Drive-Thru spitting about his part-time job at Wendy's and how instead of getting good grades, he was out at the park smoking weed. But the production here is just very low quality, like I said. The synths that are being used sound very cheap, they don't stab through a whole lot, and the drums are also incredibly weak. They just don't have a lot of punch to them, and when you don't have good sounds into your beats, it doesn't really matter how good your melodies are and how you sequence the beats, because you need to have drums that are hitting really hard, some thick bass, and if you're going to make use of some synth sounds, they have to have some nice stab to them. You can't just be using those stock FL Studio sounds because they usually don't cut through enough. It's the same thing on the song Cycle, where once again, the drums are very dull and just the overall sound is dull. And on R.I.P., he does have a good bar about how the keys to his house won't from pushing keys from a brick. But once again, the production here is not very strong. The melody doesn't have much to it that's going to get your head bobbing or get you into the track, and the sounds, once again, are just very low quality. So this is one of the main issues that I think he has to work on if he wants to take his music to the next level. The mixing and mastering could also be better here because the studio quality just isn't there, and this is all a part of why I give this one a 2 out of 5. Just by getting better beats and getting into a studio though, just getting that overall sound quality up, this could have been about a 3, possibly a 3.5 with some other minor changes, but he needs to work on those things in order to take his music to the next level, like I said. I also think his content could be a little bit deeper, although he does have a couple of moments on here where he does bring up some social commentary. Like on the song Rights, where he throws back to what Paul Mooney once said when he says that everybody wants to be a nigga, but not everybody wants to have dark skin. So that was pretty deep, and I like how he put that out there and showed that he does have a bit of depth. But there's a lot of work that needs to be done here, so a 2 out of 5 seems fair to me, but that's just what I thought, and a lot of these beats were self-produced, so everyone has to start somewhere, and even as he moves forward, I'm sure he'll be able to prove his production. But that's just what I thought about this one. You guys check it out for yourself and then hit me up in the comment section to let me know what you think. And make sure you do all that good YouTube and social media stuff where you like my videos, you share them, you follow me on Twitter, you retweet the videos, and you especially subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.